What's your most satisfying comeback story? Back in elementary school, I was a fatty. My mom would pack me school lunches that consisted of Twinkies and reheated pizza, and I faced endless bullying, mainly from one kid, Brian. He'd oink at me and throw his leftovers while yelling, "Eat your grub, Fiona, you fat flabby F." As I got older, I got into health and fitness, and now I'm not just fit, I'm absolutely ripped. Recently, I ran into Brian and he started flirting with me. I recognized him immediately, but when he asked me what my name was, I realized he didn't recognize me. I decided to play along and gave him my number, knowing this would be my chance to get him back. As we texted, I was doing my best to sound intrigued, although I found him revolting. Eventually, he asked me out on a date, and as we were sitting in a restaurant, I decided to put my plan into action. I asked him if he remembered me, and he looked confused. I pulled out our old yearbook and his face dropped as he asked me how I knew where he went to elementary school. He really had no idea. I then said the pet name he used to bully me with, Fiona, the fat flabby F, and his face went red. Everything clicked, and he stuttered as he asked if that was me. He started profusely apologizing for being an a-hole throughout my childhood, and praised me for turning my life around. But I felt no empathy for his remorse, and told him I found him revolting. Ironically enough, he was now overweight. I pointed out his double chin, and said he looked like a flabby F now. I ripped bread into pieces and scattered it in front of him, telling him to eat his grub. His eyes welled up with tears as he started crying, and left. After all those years, it felt so good to give my childhood bully a taste of his own medicine.